The moment I spoke my wife's name, the nurse went silent. Not the usual quiet of a busy hospital ward, but a deliberate, heavy silence, like a door being closed somewhere behind me. "Sir, could you say that again?" she asked. I repeated it. Another pause, longer, heavier, colder. Then she whispered, "That's impossible." My hands clenched the phone, as if holding on too tight could stop the world from spinning. "We're currently performing an autopsy," she continued, "on a patient with that exact name. Same date of birth, same file number." Autopsy. The word hit me sharper than any knife could. She passed 3 days ago, the nurse stammered. "I'm looking at her chart right now. She was pronounced Thursday." I stared at the hallway. The same hallway where my wife had kissed me goodbye just hours earlier. "Ma'am," I said slowly, "she went in this morning for minor surgery." "No," she whispered again. This time, there was fear. Real fear. The person registered under that identity, she's in our morgue. The world didn't shatter. It didn't crumble. It shrank. It narrowed. If my wife died 3 days ago, who left our house at 7:12 a.m., who had sent me a text saying, "Love you. See you tonight?" I didn't rush to the hospital. Didn't call anyone. Didn't panic. I just sat, letting the silence grow heavier. Because the nurse was right. My wife had been slipping away for months. New passwords. Late-night work calls. A different perfume. A softness in her voice when speaking to someone she called a friend, and a sharp hardness when she spoke to me. I remembered the flinch when I asked which hospital she was using. How she insisted on driving herself. How she said, "Don't worry about me. I'll handle it." I didn't want to accept it, but reality was nudging me. The worst had been living in my home all along. 3 days ago, supposedly the day she died, she'd been at a conference. Ignored my calls. Returned late, jittery, hugging me too tightly. Not out of love, but as if saying goodbye. I replayed her smiles. The empty ones, the practiced ones. The ones used to hide a secret. It wasn't grief I felt. It was recognition. Something hidden. Something replaced. Someone dying while someone else pretended. I started with her phone. Shared plans let me see her records. Her recent calls? Too clean. Too empty. But the backups told another story. One number appeared every day.
Not saved.
Not local. I traced it. A prepaid phone. Hard to follow. But a deleted message lingered in her cloud account. "It's ready." Identity switch confirmed. My chest froze. Identity swap. I dug further. Bank statements, credit card records, hotel reservations in another city under her maiden name, payments to a private clinic, a wire transfer to a man I didn't know, a final unsent email. Everything pointed to one truth. She wasn't dead. She'd used someone else's body to vanish. The surgery had been a lie, a distraction, a way out. Then I found the file she forgot to delete, an image of a deceased woman in a hospital bed. Not exactly her, but close enough. A perfect substitute. I didn't scream. I didn't call the authorities. I printed everything and stacked the evidence neatly. At 6:42 p.m., she walked in. Same clothes. Same smile. But now I understood the meaning behind it. I slid the first photo across the table. Her breath caught. The second, the email. A blink too slow. The third, the identity confirmation. Her shoulders slumped. No excuses. No lies. Just the slow collapse of someone whose game had ended. I asked one thing. "Were you going to tell me before you left?" She stayed silent. That silence spoke everything. She had planned to vanish, erase me without confrontation, start over with someone else. I didn't need to destroy her. Her choices had done that. I placed the truth where it belonged. The canceled one-way ticket, rerouted to her mother's address, her new life undone. Her eyes widened. Fear, humiliation, panic. I whispered, "Now you live with the consequences." Her lover was informed. His wife, too. The clinic filed fraud reports. She begged quietly. I stood. "You tried to disappear," I said. "Now face what's left." She left. No suitcase. No plan. No escape. Only the weight of the life she tried to fake. The house feels different now. Not empty. Not lonely. Accurate. Her belongings remain, but as evidence, not memories. I realize something. I'm not hurt. Not broken. She didn't steal anything. She only revealed what was gone. Some people die once. Others die the moment their lies stop breathing. My wife died the day she replaced herself with a corpse. The person who walked out of my home? She had been gone for years. I'm just cleaning up the body she left behind.